Welcome to Nina Designs. Today we're going to learn how to make trendy silver charm link bracelets with a very simple, quick technique. All you need are some silver link charms, a ready-made 16-inch fine chain necklace, some 24 gauge wire, and pliers and wire cutters and a ruler. So let's get started. To begin, we're going to take our ready-made chain and lay it down on the ruler, and we're going to trim it off just under 7 inches. This is the correct length for a medium-sized wrist, but you might want to make it a little shorter if you have a small wrist and a little longer if you have a larger wrist. Then we're going to open up and separate the two pieces, and we're going to thread the chain through the jump ring on one of the links that you've selected for your bracelet, and we're going to double it back, and then we're going to do a wire wrap on a piece of our silver wire, and we're going to run it through both ends of the chain, the last little rings on the end of the chain. So this is going to be a double chain bracelet, and we're going to wire wrap that loop closed, and then trim it off so that it's flush. And then we're going to make another loop, and we're going to take a jump ring. I'm sorry, I forgot to mention we need 2 little silver jump rings. We're going to take a soldered jump ring and wire wrap that to the end of the chain. And again, you just want to trim it up so it lies flush. And that's one side of your bracelet. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side, threading the chain through for the second side. And on this side we have the little clasp. Jump ring clasp is already on the end from the finished necklace. But we're going to wire wrap the end that doesn't have the clasp. And then go ahead and trim it and tuck the end. And make a second loop. And we're going to thread this through the jump ring on the little spring clasp so that both chains come together the way they are on the first side. And that's it. Less than 5 minutes, and you have a completed double chain silver link clasp. These are super hot and trendy these days. Now we're going to make one with a single chain, and to do this, we wire wrap a jump ring onto a piece of wire. And actually, also, we've got a little lobster clasp here, so we're starting with the lobster clasp side. And then we're going to make a second loop to attach our chain segment. And this time we're just going to take a segment of fine chain that we've pre-measured to our wrist, half the length that you want the bracelet. And then we're going to close the wire wrap. So we've finished one side with the lobster clasp, and now we're going to attach the charm. So we make another wrap loop, And we're going to clip the jump ring off the charm link, and we're going to slip the loop directly on to the link and then wrap it closed. And we'll make a second loop to attach to this chain. There we go. And then we're going to close up that loop. So we're going to continue on and repeat what we just did on the second side. We're wire wrapping to the link. And then we'll make a second loop. And now we're going to slip the chain onto the loop and wrap the loop closed. And clip it off and just clean it up a little bit because you don't want the ends sticking out and getting caught on anything. And we're going to make the last connection here by wire wrapping the jump ring. And now we're going to make the second loop to attach the chain. And if you need wire wrapping techniques broken down, we have a great video for that. To just have it broken down really slowly. It's not a difficult technique, it just takes a little practice. And there you go. A beautiful single strand and double strand bracelets. So you can play around with choosing the links that you like. This is a very versatile technique. So have a great time, and we'll see you at ninadesigns.com for all the supplies you need.